Yo, what is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family? I severely apologize for the late stream today, about 16 minutes late. I was trying as quick as I could to get on time. But that being said, we have a lot of very big news for Casper. Official confirmation now. We spoke about it in my stream yesterday, those who tuned in. We've got official confirmation now that smart contracts are being introduced. They're being researched right now. So maybe they come sooner than we think. Maybe they're coming Q1 2025. We don't have a date, of course, just yet. But either way, it's what's being talked about right now. We're going to go over that once again. We have many more bullish things talking about as well. The AI boom is officially, it's growing more and more. And it looks like KRC20 is also getting involved, which is, inside of AI at least, which of course is very bullish as well. A lot to talk about as always, so if you enjoy these streams, be doing these, daily. Time maybe a bit here or there, but daily streams, and leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. Next Level Cash, good morning to you too, my man. Hopefully you're having a very good weekend and Sunday as well. So, first things first, let's get into the smart contract side of things. We might circle back to this a little bit later when the stream kicks up a little bit more people start joining, but as we can see right now, well, actually let's address this first here from Tommy Does Crypto right here. The quote, so to speak, for everyone who's probably going around saying, right, that Casper is dead, sell now. This is in accordance to the rainbow chart where, as we can clearly see, Casper is now below this region right here, therefore signifying that Casper is dead. Well, the creator of the CasperRainbowChart.com officially said Casper is not dead here, which is quite comedic in a sense, but I agree. The power law is a very crucial indicator for understanding where this proof of work Casper project should go to. Bitcoin also follows along to the power law as well. Power law is simply an indicator of, price over time, the emission schedule, and Casper's got a very aggressive emission schedule. But despite the fact that it's below right now, people there will believe that Casper is dead, but it's not. I mean, right now we see Casper's doing incredible. After that massive crash, following the whole situation in Israel, in the Middle East, we saw Casper crash by over 10%. I think it was 12% at the end of the day. Yeah, about 12-13%. It came down to the bottom of 11 cents at the time, and now look, Casper's now valued at 12.45 cents, up 5.3% on the daily time frame, and we have seen Casper actually increase in value from this bottom here yesterday, where it bottomed out. Currently is up about 10%, so it's recovered quite nicely so far. Of course, we want to see it go higher. We'll have to see where it goes from there. But right now, Casper seemingly is making its comeback, which for me is, very bullish indeed. And this is also why, again, I have not sold my Casper, and I refuse to, because I do believe that Casper is going to have higher highs incoming. The price is not there, but the adoption of the project is still very much alive. Hash rate has taken a massive dive as of late, but even so, hash rate for the most part is constantly, is consolidating between the 1.05 EH and 1.3 EH. I think it made a new all-time high at 1.28 EH. I think earlier this week. It might have been back here. Yeah, there you go. So we are seeing, the hash rate still gradually rise, which is a good sign for, the proof of work project. The miners aren't leaving, that's for damn sure. But more importantly, even the Casper wallet holders, they aren't leaving. You've got 487,000 addresses. And we've seen a significant growth in sharks and whales today. Even the Aquaman's come back, which will be most likely it'll be an exchange. Looks like it's MEXC. MEXC's now gone back over Aquaman status again, and Gate is not far off that either. But that's also why we've seen the price rise once more, because the bigger wallet address, the one who actually control the price more so, they're the ones who are now buying more and more. Why? They saw the Casper drop, they sold, and they bought the dips, which is and that's effectively what it is supply and demand, and that's what the bigger traders are doing right now. They're buying the dips because they still believe in Casper. But this is why we're seeing the price rise right now. So the fact you're seeing below this, it is not dead. At least not in my opinion. It's not dead. And one of the reasons why is for what is incoming with Casper, which is smart contracts, which are just around the corner. Good morning, Thomas Keith, my man. Welcome back to the stream. I've seen 2 of your messages being deleted. I'm not sure that was you or YouTube bugging out. I apologize if it's YouTube bugging out. But and yeah, either way, welcome to the stream. What's up, Cash Ching, my man? Rainbow, below rainbow means buy. You know it. I mean, again, if Casper's rainbow chart came down like heavy, like let's say down here, as you can see my mouse down here, then you might be, I think then you're like, okay, yeah, it's cause for concern if it comes down that far. but it's just dipped below it. And again, it is now starting to make a recovery again. I'm not saying Kaspa's going to immediately just start going up towards the red straight away. It's not going to go on a straight line. I mean, who knows? Maybe it could, but I think it's unlikely. But I do think that Kaspa by no means is dead, but not a chance. Slight Edge, welcome back to the stream, my man. Nacho, Kango, Kaspa, Conan. All you need to do is hold and watch your bags multiply. Yes, right now KRC20 is doing very, very well. Kango in particular, it's done incredibly recently, almost at 2 million 24-hour trading volume, currently at 1.7, almost 1.8, which is now flipped Nacho, which is insane. The holders are growing more and more at 1.5k. Market cap just short of 4 million market cap, and it's only been about 4 to 6 days, not even a week yet. The reason why we're going to get into in this stream, you know what, I'll even try and cover it now. Reason why is because Kango, it's also been listed on CoinX. As well as it's been Kango's, it was listed on XT, I think about a couple days ago, and now it's been listed on CoinX. Evidently CoinX and XT are the two most supportive chains, supportive exchanges even, for these KRC20 tokens. That's where we're seeing a lot of these projects getting listed on right now. You've got Pinex, who's got involved with Nacho, and Pinex US is now involved with Nacho as well, and I'm hopeful that we'll see them also add more and more in due time. I've seen stuff for Bitmask as well. I think from Conan here. You know, they have a huge fee exchange listing that they haven't even announced yet on top of the Bitmart exchange. So Bitmart also supports some of the projects as well. And this new exchange for Conan has tripled the 24-hour volume of CoinStore EXC, which is, you know, very, very big. So there's a big exchange with a lot of volume coming to Conan. So we're seeing the adoption for these meme tokens grow more and more. Hence why we're going to start hopefully seeing these bags pump higher and higher, which will therefore trickle these addresses will start rising more and more as they're making their profit, they're flipping that profit and then putting it into Kaspa, which is what I believe, and I think we're seeing that happening more and more. The price may be down, but the adoption definitely isn't. Kaspa is not dead by any means. Talk delay. Good morning to you too, my man. Baloo and IRL Cat after our beloved Nacho. I mean, I've heard of Baloo, I've not heard of IRL Cat. IRL. Don't see it. Maybe that's on. Maybe that's a different thing. Or you're saying that Baloo is the IRL Cat. I mean, yeah, Baloo right now, 4 days out. It's got 1.3k holders, 6,824-hour trading volume, and $339,000 market cap. Maybe it does well. We'll have to wait and see. Ultimately, what it comes down to once more is the level of adoption we need to see. But yeah, right now, I think KRC20 is doing very, very well, and seemingly there could be a big, big boom with KRC20 coming very, very soon, with the adoption of Kaspa seemingly growing more and more with what they are building. Smart contract around the corner, NFTs and Web3 games to be launched potentially on Kaspa in the near future. These sort of developments that smart contracts will bring to Kaspa, allowing it to become a more fulfilled and usable chain, will help KRC20 tokens do even better as well. And of course the listings, we can't forget the listings. Of course, we've got many we're still waiting for the KRC20 tokens regarding MEXC, which we're seeing more signs of that coming very, very soon. In fact, we've got an announcement about that in this video, in this stream. You've got other ones like Gate, you've got other ones like BitGet, you've got, again, the tier ones we're waiting for Kaspa, but also KRC20. Then multiple we're waiting for, and with them coming, we'll see the price of these projects rise and our bags pump higher and higher. $300 in Nacho for fun and support. I mean, that's fine. That's perfectly, yeah, I think that's a decent allocation. I mean, again, I'm still not in these tokens, and it is purely because I've been really, really backed up with all the work I've gone. It's got, now that we're entering into this bull cycle, edging closer to it, my whole workload has just tripled. So I'm there trying to keep on top of it all. Luckily, I've got a lot of my good holds, my good tokens in the bear cycle, so I haven't got to really look into too many more. Because I'm already confident in the conviction bags that I have. I'll get a little bit here and there, like I did get, you know, Tau recently, which I think is a great pickup for AI sector where it's going right now. I've got a bit of Swede to hedge my bets. You know, I got more incoming, but I think for the most part, Kaspa is doing what it should be doing. You know, it's done a very, very good job in the bear cycle, and it's had a bit of correction cycle now, but I think it's going to come back, and I'm confident in that regard as well. Sorry, I don't type very well, so I dictate into my phone, and it doesn't say what I'm trying to say. I apologise. Everything is fine with your site. That's all good, Thomas Keith, my man. That is, again, no need to apologise, but thank you for letting me know either way. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I appreciate that you're still interacting with me and the chat. You know, just spreading the love and, you know, asking questions, the sort of thing. You know, just keeping the interactivity up. I thank you very much for being the streamer, man. Seamless protocol looking fantastic also. Mass price possible 75 cents plus bullish. I'll have a look at Mass real quick and then I will get into the smart contract announcements. So look at Mass right here. I have been told about Mass in the past. I think that's one that's in my list. If not, it's going to be on it now because I did want to look into it. Got Coinbase on Radium, Uniswaps, PancakeSwaps, GateMexi, Bitmart, CoinX. You know, it's got some decent exchanges. Of course, Coinbase being the standout one there. $47.7 million market cap, so it's very, very, you know, it's a micro cap project, quite a small project. Volumes at 4.6 mil. And the supply is total of 200 million. That's total supply right now. Circular supply is 114, so you know, it's still a fair amount about. Not sure the allocations are to the developers and whatnot. I imagine it's not fair launch. Mass, I'm pretty sure I saw something about it. It is, yeah, it's, it looked like it was a decent potential pickup, especially with the Coinbase listing as well. Of course, Coinbase does give it a bit more of a rep behind it, right? It is, you know, seemingly quite undervalued. And again, if Mass was to return to all-time high levels, you know, theoretically speaking, it being just above 3 cents, $3 even, $3.2, at it currently being at 42 cents, that is a potential for 7x from here right now, 8x from here right now. So it may not be a bad pickup if you want to look into it right now. I have not got any. I will look into it. But yeah, I mean, Math right now is doing okay. You know, the only thing to keep in mind though, which is one thing that I haven't spoke about, but I'm going to speak about now, is when it comes to projects. Of course, getting to the older projects can still do very, very well. They're safer picks, if you will. So for example, if you want to take it into consideration, like Solana, for example, Solana's been about for quite some time. It's already seen a cycle, and right now it's doing amazing things. It's going quite parabolic with respect, and it's even going more crazy. We can see right now. I mean, look, the volume's still very, very high. It's constantly outperforming the likes of Ethereum, and you know, other chains very, very comfortably. Like Solana is just dominating everything right now. But you look at Solana right now; it did very, very well in its last cycle. You know, and obviously it came down in the beginning of January 2021 at $1, and it was consolidating for ages at $20, $30, and then it shot up to, you know, $250. An insane rise, right? Now that's Solana. Now Solana should still make significant gains in this cycle. I think it should surpass its all-time highs. But the point being is, as it's already had a cycle, generally speaking in the crypto space, people tend to look towards the newer project because their volatility and their price potential is potentially much higher. That's also why I'm bullish on Kaspa, because Kaspa's not seen a bull cycle yet. In that regard then, Kaspa's potential is higher. Where it could go much higher. So people know, oh, Solana capped out at 250, so it probably will go to what, 350? Maybe something like that. Again, this is just me picking numbers out. But the point being is, newer projects always have a lot more volatility than the older ones. So typically speaking, even like XRP may not do amazing this cycle, at least not until the use case for it is properly implemented. And the same thing could be said for, I mean, that's also why stuff like Tau I think is going to do very, very well, because this is Tau's first cycle as well. This is Tau's first cycle as well. So in that regard, Tau can equally do very, very well. It's already doing incredible. So the sky's the limit for something like Tau, an AI project that's getting a lot of FOMO right now. But projects that have already seen a cycle, people will hold them as like an investment that they're quite sure, dare I say, they're very confident in, if not guaranteed, to just go up and they're making some profit. But if they want to make some significant gains, I'll look at other projects that have very, very good potential, like the likes of Tau, like the likes of Desync as well. Which both of those two projects have not seen a bull cycle. Desync, of course, is a smaller project, so therefore it could be even more volatile. But they've not seen a bull cycle, so their sky's the limit sort of thing. Bit of a tangent, I apologise for that, but point being, once more, Mass, I'm not saying Mass is a bad project by any means, but as it's seen a bull cycle already, this is where you'd believe the peak, or a very, very strong level of resistance for Math to be. It may surpass that, but I can't imagine it would be drastically above that. But that's just my own 2 cents. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. But this is again why I'm bullish on Kaspa for that thought process, because Kaspa's a new project. And Kaspa's going to keep going up higher and higher. Andy says here, yeah, Kaspa is like that iceberg photograph where, you know, someone is just at the tip of the iceberg, but they're not sure what's brewing underneath the surface, and it's just a beast. You're completely right. And of course, I know what the you're referring to. And it's because of these sort of announcements here, smart contracts. So we got here from Oyson Lee. I showed this in my stream yesterday. Oyson Lee made a post covering the smart contract. Well, he made a post basically just screenshotting the smart contract, the ZK proof miners, which is on the KEF website already. He made a post about that, and then today, the day afterwards, he now says the tech introduction of Kaspa smart contracts is ongoing. So it's official confirmation now. We're starting to see smart contracts in the works, or like it before. We already kind of knew they were working on it, but now it's official confirmation from the KEF, who, as Oyson Lee showcased them in our showcase stream yesterday, they're being overseen by Sompolinsky. So you can't see, sorry, Sompolinsky. So Sompolinsky is now officially working on the smart contracts right now. Here we can see on kns.cas, the CAS domain, a pop-out at CAS Innovation Summit hosted by the KEF. A video or the stream was linked in my free Discord server before I went live. It's quite a lengthy one for what I've been told, about 9 hours long. So if you want something to listen to in the background whilst you're doing other things, then definitely go check it out. But ultimately, still, if you want to find out these information before I talk about them, or at the time of them being released, then check out my Discord server, because I try to stay very active on that, and I link every source I have that I find in there, and there'll be stuff that I don't even talk about that'll be in there as well. But here we can see from Luke, who is a global ambassador for Kaspa, that crypto aspect is touching on smart contract designs in the Kaspa L1. This announcement was leaked here. I felt, again, in my stream yesterday, Sompolinsky mentioned that, you know, the design is complete and in primitive, and this now can in principle take a few months to implement. So design is complete. It's not, the research is not finalized. This is 2 months ago he said this. So in the span of 2 months, it looks like the research probably is coming to finalization or close to that. And they're starting to enter some concrete plans, hence why they're talking about it. And that's also thanks to the KEF, who, you know, helped facilitate the implementation of DAG's adaptable ZK opcodes in this quarter right now, and endorsing the stack development of generic smart contract led by crypto aspect. Again, what we are seeing right here. I mentioned this in a few my streams back about the fact that we are going to see at the Kaspa Innovation Summit happening today, about the fact they're going to be talking about, you know, getting to know Rust integration with Kaspa by crypto aspect and ZK architecture, so smart contracts on Kaspa. Again, I showed you in my stream yesterday. The bullish news that comes around the smart contracts, Chris Kang mentioned this, why they're so big, the fact that with smart contracts on Kaspa, because it's already got the scalability to handle a sizable load of transactions, it's already very, very fast, where every other chain needs to use an L2, so they're sacrificing their decentralized nature to become centralized to have the scalability. Kaspa doesn't need to do that, it can still stay decentralized. And these other chains won't want to switch, because to become decentralized, they want to stay centralized because they're already making thousands of, to not millions of dollars a month. But Kaspa, with this technology, with it also being decentralized, therefore it's a chain that I'm sure institutions and other people want to use more so, because it's in that safer, decentralized, it's more secure. It could therefore steal thousands, if not millions of dollars a month from the other chains and become a very, very dominant and well-used chain, especially with 10 BPS for smart contracts. This is why I believe that Kaspa had the potential to flip the other crypto projects, to steal liquidity from the likes of number 2 Solana, number 2 Ethereum, which right now Ethereum is actually not doing that good. There's a lot of fuzz surrounding Ethereum. I think Ethereum will come back, but Ethereum is currently in the mud. Solana is doing incredible right now as well. Other chains like Tron, you know, Cardano, AVAX, all the other chains right now where I think Kaspa, with, again, 10 BPS, with the DAG Knight protocol, with smart contracts, will have the technology needed to flip these projects. All it needs, therefore, is the adoption, which will be incoming thanks to the KRI and them helping to, you know, endorse Kaspa, be a market maker for Kaspa. And also with their, I mean, all these exchanges, they know of Kaspa. We know that. They're taking their sweet time, and it's frustrating. I get that, but we know these exchanges, they know of Kaspa. Why they're not listing yet? Again, it's anyone's guess, but we can see here 3 main points regarding it. Don't sell your miner. Smart contract design in Kaspa L1. There's a Kaspa L1 ZK0 knowledge proof verification is coming, allowing for ZK rollups. Again, it's exactly what Sompolinsky was talking about here. In principle, it could take a few months to implement, after which anyone can, in principle, launch their own base ZK rollup. So what he was talking about 2 months ago is now coming to fruition. We're seeing it right now. We've got neutrality. So Kaspa aims to be L2 agnostic. So everyone is welcome to develop their own L2 system that can execute on top of Kaspa's L1. This is what Chris Kang was talking about here. I think it was this one. Yeah, so the transaction would be ordered based on the confirmation sequences in the Casper network. So, all smart contract transactions from L2 or compressed transactions could be directly submitted to the Casper network. Casper's going to create a chain where all other L2s can jump on Casper. They haven't got to go through other chains. They could just all flood to Casper. Casper become a central hub for crypto. That's nuts. That's insane. That's what Casper's trying to build right now. Casper is a state-of-the-art proof-of-work sequencer and soon to be proofer. That is what's incoming for Casper. That is why I am bullish on Casper. That is why when Casper's price comes down further and further, I get more and more bullish, because I'm there thinking and I'm there laughing at everyone who's selling Casper, letting their emotions drive them, getting into the fear, the FUD. And I'm like, you guys don't know what you're holding. You can't. Because if you understood, again, I'm not saying I understand perfectly, but I understand to at least an extent of what smart contracts are going to bring to Casper. I've been talking about it time and time again with all these links that I got all my Discord server for free for you to check out of what's incoming for smart contracts. So I'm completely talking about it. The KF getting involved, helping endorse it. Chris Kang talking. There's something obviously that's happening right now. Chris Kang talking about why they're so bullish for Casper. That we can see hundreds of thousands, not millions of dollars coming a month for Casper, and all of them, all the L2s can run off the Casper network, the Casper L1. And the verification is coming. So this is the first step towards smart contracts coming in, which is again very, very bullish. So with them announcing this, I'd like to believe that we could potentially see it in a few months. Now, I'm not saying I'm hoping they're soon after 10 BPS. That's what I'm hoping. I can't, again, that's just my speculation. I haven't got confirmation of that much. We'll hear more about it in due time. We've got confirmation here that it's coming. It's coming very, very soon. And that's going to be a game changer for Casper. That's what I truly believe. And it will allow Casper to just do so much more in this space. The adoption will go for it more and more. And I think it's convenient timing. Once more, as Shai says here in a repost again from Luke, being late has advantages. And that is the truth of the matter. It has advantages. Now, of course, when you're investing, you want to be early, because you want to get the biggest pumps. That's why everyone, in the crypto Twitter space, they're always talking about, what's the next, $10 million ticker? I want to get in before $10 million, so I can then hope it goes to 1 billion, and I just made a 100x. Like, I understand that sentiment behind it. You want to get in early, but there are benefits to being late. There are advantages to being late, fashionably late, because it allows you to learn from others' mistakes and create something even better. That's from the investing side of things. For the developing side of things, for our side of things, it's to have a bit more conviction the project's going to go up. Like, for example, there's an AI meme token on the Radium Solana chain right now called GOAT. I'm sure people have heard about GOAT. And I didn't get into GOAT when it was at, nothing, because I didn't know of it, for one. But even when I heard about it, I didn't know what it'd be like. I didn't know. And GOAT's been going up time and time again. If you go on to CoinMarketCap right now, and you look at the trending coins, GOAT's right here. GOAT's been out for about 2 weeks, give or take. It came out on the 10th of October, so about 17 days. And that's GOAT's chart right now as a meme token. An AI meme token right now. Just going up higher and higher. And I think it's going to continue going higher. So it's also been listed on Binance. I'm pretty sure GOAT has been or is going to be listed on Binance. So that is insane. I wish they'd do it for Casper, of course, but GOAT's been listed on Binance. And my point here is that I got in probably around here. I got in quite late, relatively speaking. I could have gotten down here. I heard of it probably around here, or I probably heard of it around here. So I could have got really, really early, but I got in late. I got in around here. But that's because I wanted to have more conviction of what it's about, and also understand where this meme. Because again, meme tokens are very, very risky. So with Casper, Casper technically speaking, if you didn't get in at 5 cents like some of us did, like I did, you're later than us, but it has advantages to being fashionably late, to waiting, because you get to learn from other mistakes. For example, I've learned from my mistakes to where in other projects where when a project's correcting doesn't mean you've got to panic and sell. I learned that from the last cycle. That's why my Casper's correcting more and more. I don't sell. I buy more because I believe in where it's going to go. And I've seen corrections like this in the past before. And there's enough sentiments, enough indicators, enough sources to me to showcase that the project may be going down in price, but the project's not going down as because it's bad. There's nothing wrong with the project. If anything, things are still improving more and more. Hash rate, adoption, development. It's just the price is not reflecting that right now. And people who just care about price action and green candles, they're falling victim to it. So being late has advantages. Late is often just the dismissive term for more advanced. The art of being fashionably late is not belatedness, it's timing. Best modus operandi seems to be let the pioneers get arrowed, observe, refine, get with a flourish, and if you say, you're welcome world. That is what Kaspa's about. Kaspa didn't get in early. For those who remember, I spoke about it in previous streams. I was informed about this through my Discord server, who showed me the screenshot of Shai saying this. Shai said in the Kaspa Discord that obviously Kaspa technology has been around for a very, very long time. Like, they've been building this since 2012, I think. Like, it's at least 10, if not 11 years worth of research. And Shai said that Kaspa wanted to launch, and I wouldn't say they're ready to launch, but quote unquote ready to launch Kaspa in 2018. So 3 years before they actually launched, they wanted to launch it in 2018. Which, that would have seen Kaspa reach the first bull cycle. But they held off because they wanted to make sure the technology was as really well thought out and really well developed as much as possible. So we showed Kaspa 3 years late. It's now out, it's done this in the span of 3 years, it's come back down, and we're seeing still very early stage of development. All we have really to show for Kaspa right now is the Rust soft fork and the 1 BPS innovative technology trilemma solving DAG, which is still insane, the block DAG, that's still insane, but what is going to come to Kaspa that will really change it in the space? Smart contracts, DAG Night, 10 BPS to then soon hopefully be 100 BPS, ZK rollups, all these sort of things incoming that we haven't seen yet. And then of course the price action side of things has got the likes of the tier 1 adoption, but that is what's still coming to Kaspa. That is why I'm in Kaspa. And then you've got all that's incoming with KRC20 as well. Change Finance here, the DEX on KRC20, just said the KRC20 liquidity provider rewards are here. Soon there will be liquidity provider rewards coming very, very soon, which is very good to see. The development still ongoing, but that is not all. Again, I mentioned the Kango CoinX, that's why Kango is doing insane right now. Very, very well. And then we have the KRC20 AI boom. Now, we can see here from Cointelegraph, Coinbase introduces Based Agent, allowing crypto users to set up their own AI agent in 3 minutes, which is bullish, but once more proving that AI is taking over. Tao's doing very well. Desync, I believe, has got a good potential as well. AI is doing very, very well. And then we've got this here. This is from the World Guru. Now, I imagine, this is a very big Twitter page, I imagine that this fella, this individual has been paid, right? I imagine he's been paid to promote Gold or promote Kaspa. Now, I may be wrong, but it's just I have a feeling, right? You get that gut feeling. I have a feeling it's probably the case. But either way, regardless of being paid or not, it wouldn't surprise me. The reason why also, as those who should know, Gold is not 100% pre-minted. Gold has 70% pre-mint, so therefore some of the tokens that were allocated to the developers and the team, they have a hold of it. Now, Gold to me is something that I believe I can trust. Personally, again, do your own research to trade at your own investment. But Gold's one that I can trust, and because they have enough tokens to themselves, they have the ability to pay people to raise awareness about the project. That's what you're seeing with Swede, for example. That's why Swede did so well. Swede did so well because they had loads of people just talking about, just endorsing and talking about the project, causing it to go from, down to 50 cents up to $2.40. Obviously, it's come back down quite a bit since then. But that's what that's the benefit. I mean, yeah, obviously it's still risky. I understand the element behind that. Again, the fact people don't like getting into project with VC backing and whatnot. But that's the benefit of having people who do have the capital to back the project, because they can then raise awareness for it. Of course, these other meme tokens can do the same thing. Like Natural can do the same thing. They have to raise the money and then do it. But Go just has it on the bat. Now, either way, bit of a tangent. Point being, a World Guru here says, are you searching for a new crypto trend? KRC20 tokens will be the new trend for sure. That is a lot of big words there, but I'm here for it. Now I'm going to introduce KRC20's best coin, Gold. Questionable, because I personally think it's Nacho, but I do like Gold. I do like Gold, honestly. For the past 1.5 months, Gold's team has been working non-stop with Kaspa wallet and Kasplex to integrate Gold onto major tier 2 exchanges. Soon, tier 2 exchanges will announce Gold listing. Are you ready to jump in the Gold and flying with me? How to buy Gold? Use Kaspa, check the video below. So we got even here. So World Guru here has announced that Gold is the best KRC20 token. Again, that's his opinion. I don't disagree. It's a good project. I do like Gold. It's probably one I will pick up in the future. It's not like my top 5 is Nacho, Conan, Caspi, Kaspa, and K-Dow. But if you're talking memes, Bert. I've now come to like more about Kango because it's obviously doing very, very well. So of course I'm going to like it more. Dog K is one that I also would consider getting into, but I'm not like overly bullish on that one. I'm not as much bullish about that one. You got Baby Kaspa, which I think has the potential to do well, and then you got Gold. Gold's one that I do think will do quite well. And of course you've got World Guru here who's talking about it, raising awareness about Gold, saying it's the best one. It's not my best one, but I do like it. And he's confirmed that some big listings are coming very, very soon. And World Guru, again, a very big account, has even showed a video on how to buy Gold with the Kaspa bot. And then we get this here, MEXC listings, their official listing page. Gold, an AI meme coin, and the first KRC20 token to list on MEXC is coming. Trading starts tomorrow. USDT, Gold USDT, trading starts tomorrow, 11 AM UTC. So, that is the first AI meme token. Again, the reason also why I believe a little bit in Gold is for that title there. AI meme token. That's why I went on a little bit of a tangent earlier about GOAT. Because GOAT is an AI meme token. And right now, the current meta, the current narrative around the ecosystem is memes. But it's also now become AI memes. GOAT is one of them. You had Fartcoin as well. You got many, many. Of course, they're very risky. Be careful in investing in anything. But GOAT is an AI meme token. GOAT has been relatively quiet since its launch, biding its time, if you will. And now you've got World Guru talking about it, talking about how to get a hold of it, talking about big exchanges coming very, very soon, big major tier 2s, and MEXC is that, one of them, probably one of many. And that's the first KRC20 token as well. So I suspect, in that regard, we may very well see Gold do some significant price pumps tomorrow. There's a good potential for that. Currently $16 million market cap, 50,000 24-hour trading volume. It's got 6.4k holders, so it's got quite a big allocation. Quite a number of holders, one of the bigger ones in the space, truth be told. And tomorrow, when you see MEXC, which is by far the biggest exchange out of the lot we've seen so far, no discredit to any other exchange, Pinex is great, Bitmart's great, XT, CoinX, all of them have been great exchanges, but MEXC is the biggest one in regards to how much you see into the volume. And to check it out for Kaspa itself, MEXC volume, just short of 10 million. Gate's slightly higher right now. XT is quite high, but that's probably due to the meme token side of things as well, that are on the exchange. But even then, MEXC is that high without any memes yet. And the first one is now going to be Gold, coming tomorrow. So that's cool. So again, not financial advice, but there's a good chance therefore that Gold might see a price rise tomorrow. AI, meme coins, that's where the trend is right now. So again, once more, we are seeing significant developments coming for Kaspa. This could potentially be a big catalyst to help Kaspa's price rise more and more as well. We are seeing Kaspa smart contracts officially in the works. They've been talking about it for a while, giving small hints here and there how long it may take, saying, oh, it could be here, it could be there, a few months. And of course, we still have not got full clarification, but now we know that they're literally being developed, and some Polinsky's overseeing it, of course. We know how big they're going to be thanks to Chris Kang, and how game changing it's going to be for the space. We know the KF's endorsing Jonas Polinsky. It's a truly revolutionary work. Truly revolutionary. And then we got the KRC20 tokens that are still going absolutely insane. Kango's currently the shining star. Conan's getting some significant developments coming in as well, with big exchanges coming very, very soon. Nacho, of course, is the Kaspa KRC20 token right now. But then Gold is now making a name for itself. Again, I could be wrong. World Guru might be talking about it, but I would like to believe, considering how big that page is and so little following, that I would like to believe it probably has been that World Guru has probably been endorsed, has probably been given money to promote Gold, which is fine. I haven't got a problem with that. Bring more adoption to KRC20 to gold an AI meme token to bring therefore more adoption to Kaspa. That's how it works. You'll see a significant jump in addresses, I think, tomorrow. People who will then be buying it on Nexi, who then probably switch that into Kaspa if they choose to. So once more, when we're seeing this sort of low power law here, and you're getting a bit worried about Kaspa, just understand once more that there's nothing really wrong with that. Projects go up and down. I get it. It's a bit cause for concern, but it's nothing really wrong with it. You're seeing all the big developments coming up for Kaspa right now, and once more, you're also seeing all the big developments coming out for the crypto space right now. Here, Chamath says Bitcoin, according to Radar here, Bitcoin will be the resounding inflation hedge asset for the next 50 to 100 years. So far, it's been gold. Of course, it's been gold. Gold is a commodity, hedge against inflation all the time. Everyone's now talking about it being Bitcoin. All the big boys, with everything from BlackRock in Wall Street, Chatmass here. Other big institutional players are talking about gold and therefore Bitcoin, because it's digital gold, being a hedge against inflation. We have seen the last vestiges of people using gold as a rational economic insurance policy, but the future is specifically Bitcoin. Of course, that is very bullish to hear. And I still believe Kaspa's, in the question. Because of what Kaspa is, the fact that it is following alongside in Bitcoin's footstep. But it's... okay, this is a joke, full disclosure, but it's like, those of you who may have kids in the chat or not have siblings, right? I'm the first sibling in my family. You're the first sibling, you're raised, whatever, it's all good. The second child is always meant to be better than the first, right? That's how it's meant to be, right? The second child is always meant to be better than the first. That's the same way I see Kaspa. The second child, Bitcoin 2.0 is meant to be better than the first, and that's what they're trying to prove right now. Smart contracts. Right now, as confirmed from Chris Kang, Bitcoin is just too slow and it lacks zero knowledge opcodes, which Kaspa's going to have. So that's game changing. Kaspa's already faster than Bitcoin. It's already right now 600 times faster than Bitcoin. It is currently 2.1 times faster than Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin combined. And it's not got 10 BVS yet. That's coming in 4 to 5 months. And then we've got smart contracts coming soon enough as well. This is why I'm bullish on crypto, why I believe it's going to be a very, very volatile bull cycle. Shout out to Cody once again, my man, if he's in the stream, I'm not sure. But either way, Cody showed us proof once more of the growth right now we are seeing in the crypto space. That we're seeing, that we're currently at this point right now. If you can look at this here, where this is a sign. We see time and time again after the halving process here, this orange region, after that, you see the rise in crypto. That's what we see. That's where we're at right now. And ETFs are soaring right now. Spot ETFs bought 15,194 Bitcoin this week alone, while miners only mined 3,150. That is not sustainable, ladies and gentlemen. That's not sustainable at all. We're seeing there's not the simple understanding of trading, of investing, of why projects go up and down. It's supply versus demand. Bitcoin is lacking the supply and the demand is still high and rising. And we're not in the bull cycle yet. So when the bull cycle's here and regulatory clarity and regulations and frameworks are laid out and all the institutions start getting into crypto, into Bitcoin ETFs, the demand is going to massively outweigh the supply. This supply is not going to grow much if it can at all. It's a limited supply of Bitcoin. There's only so much you can mine of it. The demand can rise definitely. Which is also why there's a belief that, obviously you've got woes of recession incoming, which of course everyone's going to be worried about. That's understandable, and that could cause drastic effects at all economic markets. But because of this supply and demand element, this unsustainable supply and demand of crypto and Bitcoin in particular, there's a belief that the next bear cycle, which could potentially be in and around this next recession, should it happen, if it happens, it may not be a typical bear cycle. It may not come down to 70-80% correction we've seen in the past. It may just be a 50%, if not even less than that, because it's going to, unless the institutions sell their crypto, sell their Bitcoin, the supply is still going to massively, the demand is still going to massively outweigh the supply. And again, this is how early we are with crypto. Institutions are talking about Bitcoin being over $1 million in the future, which I believe. I'm not saying it's going to happen in this cycle, definitely not. Maybe not even the next cycle, but in the future, Bitcoin will I do strongly believe Bitcoin can be over $1 million. And by that point, Kaspa will also be valued at so much more than just 12.4 cents. Dirt cheap. Completely dirt cheap. And right now, this is what we're seeing. BlackRock, of course, being the biggest asset manager in the world, $1.5 million asset under management, they're manipulating the price of Bitcoin with their ETFs. Every time you see the volume for BlackRock goes sky high, Bitcoin price rises. When the volume dies, the price corrects. It's again, it's just what's happening. BlackRock have the money. This is why I say don't be emotional, be logical, and follow the money. The money is getting into crypto, crypto rises. The money is out of crypto or it's selling it off. And we can see here, it's very hard to see, but there are small occasions here and here and here and here and here. There are 5 occasions I can see here, maybe a little bit more, but 5 occasions where we've seen outflows. Otherwise, it's all be inflows or nothing. That's what. But BlackRock very, very rarely sell Bitcoin. They either do nothing. During this situation here, BlackRock has sold Bitcoin twice, which is why you saw these corrections. That was probably following the news in the Middle East. Not even probably, I think it is following the news in the Middle East. BlackRock sold a little bit, and look at the next day. A little bit here, you probably can't see very well, but there's a little bit sold here, massive inflow the next day. A little bit sold here, waited a day, look at the inflow since then. Okay, maybe that's October. No, it is accurate, I guess. Okay, no, that's the second time round. The first time I would have been round here. Okay, never mind. So this is the first time round. The outflows came here from the situation in the Middle East, and they bought more the next day, and then buying more, and they sold a little bit here. The next Middle East situation would have happened probably in this lesser day here, the smaller wick here, and then stupid inflows the following day that. But again, once more we're seeing the manipulation happening from BlackRock. Follow the money. Right, this is why the price is not rising and how we want to. BlackRock's controlling the market. It's not unheard of. It's frustrating, but it's not unheard of. The people who have the capital will always control the markets. What we're seeing with Kaspa once again. Kaspa's price corrections have been controlled by bigger wallet addresses, by the whales. Right now, whales are joining. That's why you're seeing the price rise. But if these whales leave tomorrow, the price will correct again. That's just simply how it works. But at the end of the day, these people also want to make money. And they probably also have conviction in what Kaspa's going to be as well. They control the market to buy more dips to get more money. But they've got to want to make money. So I do believe that these whales and humpbacks, where they're at 239, 111, and almost 3k in the sharks as well, like they're going to jump a lot more in the cycle when you get tier 1s. The people with the bigger addresses who own... Because there are going to be... trust me, there'll even be some whales existing in the world who don't want to use anything besides Coinbase. That's completely understandable. Some people are very, very nervous, and I get why, because they're not as trusted, but nervous to use any other exchange besides tier 1, besides just their own, like their sole believer in like Coinbase or Binance or Kraken or whatever it may be. When you get tier 1s, you see a surge in adoption from, the less adventurous traders, if you will. That's where I see it coming as well. And I think all the developments will be coming very, very soon. Here from Chad Steingraber, the SEC is done. As soon as the elections are over, which is 9 days from now, and FOMC meeting is then just 2 days after that. So again, very big news incoming in the next 2 weeks. Plans will be set in motion to restructure the SEC and, of course, correct the pro-crypto policies. Now, if Trump gets in power, most definitely, I'm very confident we'll see that. But if it's Kamala Harris, we'll still see it, but it won't be as drastic. It might take a little bit longer because, again, the Democratic Party has been the one that's been stifling innovation for the longest time. But as I showcased in my stream yesterday, that we have got this post here about US stablecoin regulations coming soon after the elections. This paper here from the Meter is basically just covering... This is a paper and a research document. And Meter is a federally funded research and development center who has advised the government for over 60 years on complex issues related to technology and public policies. They're talking about the fact that they're emphasizing the importance, the urgency needed for US leadership, whether it be Harris or Donald Trump, to keep pace with the rapid innovation of stablecoins, CBDCs, and other financial innovations. And they indicate that legislation should be introduced within 90 days of the next administration. So we are going to see this shift happening very, very soon. Regardless who ends up winning the election, of course, people have their preferred preferred candidates. But we're going to see restructuring, and that will allow the green light of... We're seeing the surge of adoption in Bitcoin and crypto right now. This is going to... The demand outweigh the supply. When the SEC is gone and regulatory frameworks are laid out, this is going to be so much higher. And if not, then I tell you now, if we don't see a surge, it's because the institutions are waiting, because they probably think, and I guess in a sense know, what I am saying, which is to the retail market, which is when we have regulatory frameworks, we're going to buy in heavy. But if they have regulatory frameworks and don't buy in heavy, people in the retail market are going to start panicking again, because we're all emotional people. They're not buying, oh no, sell, 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 they are lying to us. You see Bitcoin go down, what happens? God candle. They control the markets, that's just how it works. It sucks, but it's how it works. Don't be emotional, be logical. You've seen constant announcements of what they want to do with the space. Constant announcements, time and time again. And when the SEC is gone, we will see influx of trillions of dollars of capital. Maybe not straight away, but soon enough. This is going to be the most volatile cycle, in my opinion, hence why I also made a free Discord server to cover this sort of news. Whether it be about capital, whether it be about crypto, whether it be about other projects like AI or memes. I made a crypto server for you to join and just interact with other people to learn more about the space, to hopefully find the gems, find the catch the cycles, and develop your own trading strategies. That's the whole premise of what I've done. And it's not for my own benefit. I'm still learning myself every day. And there are things that I've also learned thanks to my community members who I now know or have better understanding of thanks to people on my server. It helps me as well as it helps you as well. And this is also one reason why I'm thankful that I hold XRP, or I'm bullish for XRP, because XRP, whether you like them or not, Ripple have been the ones leading this charge in this crypto battle, thanks to their constant battle against the SEC. And they are winning quite resoundingly. The SEC can't do nothing anymore. XRP has already been declared by the courts of law as not a security. The SEC, when they have gone back to reappeal it, they've not even argued that point anymore, because they legally can't argue it anymore. They have lost their fundamental case against Ripple now and XRP. So now they're just arguing for the sake of, I guess, safekeep. And they're delaying this matter. This is they requested that the deadline for the principal brief be January 15th, 2025. So that's almost 3 months from now. And I don't think it's going to work out that way, because again, with new administration, we'll see legislations most likely introduced within 90 days, and we'll probably see a restructuring of the SEC very soon afterwards. So that means this case will most likely be dropped there and then. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. And crypto will surge most definitely from retail and institutions. Like they all with the research in the SEC, crypto will surge. I strongly believe that much. Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen has always emphasised the fact that Gary Gensler has been the worst public servant in the country's history. That's evident. We know that. But that's the truth of the matter once more. Where we're in this space right now, we have one blockage. We have two, if you will. Technically speaking, we have two blockages, two roadblocks, two catalysts incoming. That is the elections, and then the restructuring of the SEC, and they coincide with the new elections, with the new administration. That will be the restructuring of the SEC. And I've probably not looked at any questions for a very, very long time, so I'll get into the questions right now. But yeah, that's a big deal, and there's obviously more to talk about in the stream once more as well. KRC20 is cool, but the burning of Kas Kaspa for memes is wild. Yeah, I agree with you, Stoic Thoughts. I do agree. It's a bit jarring, but people chase the green candles when they chase the gains, and it can be frustrating, but you've got to respect it at the end of the day. That's all it is. Kaspa's currently doing quite well, up 4.97% on the daily time frame, 12.4 cents, and of course people are now mainly switching to memes. But at the same time, the memes, as jarring as it has been, because you're seeing a lot of this correction following people getting out of Kaspa because it's not doing anything, to get into the memes, which are making money right now. It has been jarring for price action, but beneficial for Kaspa, because you're seeing the addresses have grown since KRC20. When KRC20 was first announced and launched, that number jumped from 415 to 435. There's a proof of that in my previous streams. You can go check it out for yourself. It jumped quite considerably at the launch of KRC20, which was a little bit over a month ago now. A month and a half ago, give or take. And then it corrected back down by 10k, went down to about 420k. And it's been gradually rising since then. So when KDAO was announced, 5 days ago, the number jumped from 460,000 to 500k. It crept back down again, and it's been gradually increasing day by day. So you're seeing the allocation of Kaspa addresses, people holding Kaspa growing more and more. The price just not rising with it, because the people who hold the circulation, the majority of it, they're manipulating the price more so. But I think the meme tokens have been a very, very positive thing for Kaspa. But again, Kaspa's the main focus, and this again with the AI still being such a booming sector, AI memes in particular. AI is a booming sector, but AI in particular, AI meme coins being a booming sector. Gold could potentially, again this is potentially, be the new trend. KRC20 Kaspa Gold may start a new trend, potentially. That's in his words, but again, I have speculation that he's probably been paid to say that. But I mean, I don't have any problem with that. Howdy, Mikey, my man. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too. Grabbed some Kaspa yesterday. I'm still loading up on the dips. Compared to Kaspa, food is optional. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Been eating pot noodles and oxygen and air for the past, 2 or 3 months when Kaspa's been correcting. I know the feeling. But yeah, no, I mean, I cannot get enough Kaspa. I cannot get enough, and I'm going to be getting some more very, very soon. Once I get a little bit extra capital behind me right now. Are smart contracts announced? Yes, technically speaking, they've been. We saw this post from Oyson Lee yesterday, which I showcased in my stream yesterday. If you were tuned in, if not, that's not a problem. I'll show it right now. Where he reposted, well, I reposted it. He posted a stream about zero knowledge ZK proof miners generate proof of zero knowledge virtual machine ZK VM, which is a part of Kappa smart contracts. He posted that. This is already on the KEF website, so he posted this out. But then the day afterwards, he then posted that the tech introduction of Kaspa smart contract is ongoing. So he's confirmed, smart contracts, they went from, planning to now they're kind of in development, effectively. That's effectively what he's kind of said. Like the tech introduction was, it was planning, and now it's like in development, so to speak. They're coming soon, It's currently being talked about at the Innovation Summit right now. And then we've got a little bit of a small TLDR of what's being talked about by Crypto Aspect right here, touching on smart contract design in the Kaspa L1, and just basically how game-changing they are. And if you watch my previous streams and even videos, you would have seen all this proof I've showcased in the past. Son Polinsky talking about it, the KF supporting him. This summit that I announced, when the post was made, I announced it about a week and a bit ago, almost 2 weeks now, and also how big smart contracts are. So they have been announced. We haven't got a date for it, of course. We don't know when it will come out. But now they're probably in development. I'd like to believe it will be hopefully soon after 10 bps. But again, that might just be my belief more than the actual, possibility. If you had paid attention to the point being is the developments can change very quickly. Developments and price action in crypto in any space can change very, very quickly, especially in crypto, of course, though. I have to do things very, very methodically, very, very slowly, which is good, and I like them for doing that. But if you paid attention to the July 6th research and development dev meeting that happened, which I've also showed in my previous streams and videos and whatnot, you would have heard Son Polinsky mention that they could build on top of another chain, smart contracts, and they have it done in weeks, if not a few months, very, very quickly, which effectively is what I believe KRC20 is to an extent. Alternatively, they could build their own smart contracts, which is what they're trying to do. Now, they said it's going to take 18 to 24 months, potentially roughly that, to do so. They announced it in July, so that would therefore mean end of 2025, early 2026 till it comes out. And that's currently where my target is for where I think smart contracts will come out, end of the bull cycle, which, may not be where people want it to come out, but people want to come out earlier. But either way, they are coming. But the bullish part being, we're now seeing confirmation. They are now talking about it. They're talking about it. It's always been, this the last time we heard of anything properly about it was it was this here. But otherwise it would be from Chris Kang, basically trying to say that ZK opcode smart contracts will be the end game for Kaspa and end game in general. Understanding why they're so big. This is the understanding of why it's so big for Kaspa. This is one of the most bullish threads I've ever read in my life for Kaspa, and why I'm so bullish on it, because of how much money Kaspa could, steal from other chains. hundreds of thousands, if not millions. And each chain generates, like each chain, obviously, some will generate more or less, but each chain with respect generates hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars a month. If Kaspa becomes the most dominant chain and all of them L2s are jumping on top of Kaspa's chain, Kaspa will generate millions, if not tens, if not hundreds of millions a month. For what it is, that is huge news. It's early in adoption, but it's still here. So when they come out, we don't know. I'm hoping it'll be, mid 2025 in the bull cycle. If not, I'm more optimistic, or I'm holding off for more so it being 2025, like Q4. If not, maybe Q1 2026. We'll have to wait and see. Watches Hong Kong Kaspa, they're all in. Yeah, that's what, again, someone linked at my Discord server earlier. Shout out to my man. It's quite a lengthy innovation summit from what I've seen, about 9 hours long. Shout out to Drafts who put it in there. But either way, yeah, it's quite cool. Dog K is the only meme that burns tokens. Is that interesting? I mean, yeah, I guess. I think the burning of meme tokens probably would have been more so Dog K trying to signify to the community that we're not going to rug you. Like we've got a crap ton of supply. Like they did some airdrops, and the rest of it was to the developers, and they burnt 52% of their supply. I'm not sure they burnt any more. I'm not too in tune with Dog K. But burning supply is deemed as normally quite a bullish thing, because it means, again, supply and demand. If you're burning the supply, you're burning the tokens, and the demand is still there, the demand will rise or it'll stay there, but the supply is lesser. So the price should therefore rise as a respect to that. Now, it doesn't always work. For example, XRP, they burn supply quite consistent, like once a month from the escrow. But the price is really rise for XRP. So it's not like obviously XRP in comparison to the meme tokens, they're not two the same thing at all. Meme tokens are much more volatile, and it's also much smaller than XRP. But yeah, it is interesting. It is interesting. Yeah, Kango's on a very, very nice run. I'll refresh the page to see how it's doing right now. But right now it's on a very, very good run. Just join the Discord. Really looking forward to the community. Thank you very much, my man Thomas Keith. And again, anyone who wants to join the community, it's in the Discord. It's in my home, on my YouTube home screen. It's on the chat right now, also in the description. Just a place to learn, really. And yeah, we're growing every single day. Currently, right now, we're sitting at 433 members. And this was launched 2.5 months ago. That's crazy to me, that we've grown so quickly, and we'll continue to grow from here. Hopefully, I'm hoping to have some more developments coming out soon. We're talking about more stuff as the space develops more. Yesterday we talked about that we lost to Aquaman, but honestly we didn't. Mexi and Get are still on top. People just buying the dips. Yeah, from my understanding as well, we quote unquote lost to Aquaman, but what it really was Mexi and Gate. When the dip happened, people were buying the dips, like you said, and therefore the supply from Mexi and Gate dipped below Aquaman status. But obviously now Mexi have bought more, or they've got more Kaspa now, so they're now above Aquaman status, whereas Gate, of course, is still below it. But that's ultimately what I believe it just was. It's not like they sold Kaspa, it's because people were just buying the dips, and therefore they didn't have supply over Aquaman status again. So that's all it was. But I'm sure we'll see both of them go back to Aquaman status again very, very soon. Is the time frame for smart contracts changed to speed up? Good question. Ultimately, I can't say for sure. We are seeing announcements about it now, and whereas again that dev meeting I mentioned, which said it could be 18 to 24 months, we then did get this post from Son Polinsky in September, so that would have been June, July, August, September. Yeah. So 2 months after the dev meeting, Son Polinsky put out this post basically saying that the design is complete and in principle it could take a few months to implement. So 2 months after the meeting, he said the design is technically complete. It's not finalized, but it's complete. And then 2 weeks after that, we're now seeing this. So it's seemingly going along smoothly, and therefore there is a sentiment in the community right now that smart contracts are going to be coming sooner than we think. Hence this post here, around the corner. And the smart contract, again, it gives developers the opportunity to build on top of the chain. We can see people start building Web3 games or AI projects on Kaspa. You can build anything. It is truly revolutionary technology. Smart contracts are amazing. Hence why Ethereum's number 2, even after Ethereum's still number 2 because it's smart contract developers. It's the creator of them. But again, the creator of smart contracts, Nick Szabo, has stated in the past that Aviv Zohar and the man underneath him, who's Renato Topolinsky, because that's a bit so hard to mentor, they are experts in Bitcoin security, a skill set in scarce supply. The creator of smart contract said that, so he understands the expertise, the skill set that Topolinsky and the Kaspa team have. And I'm sure he'd be very bullish on Kaspa as well. Many are bullish on Kaspa. Developers and institutional members. That's why you're seeing Ethereum, their protocol is an adaptation of the Ghost protocol that Kaspa has. But Kaspa's obviously evolved that into having Rust. So, are KEF/KRI hiring developers to speed things up? Good question. I'm not entirely sure about that, to be honest. I do know we did see a post from the KII, which mentioned they were adding 5 new members to their team. What's that? Okay, well, this is a probably quite cool post, but yeah. So after an amazing busy weeks, we're happy to have 5 new members of our advisory board joining us to expand the expertise and experience of the KII. So we are seeing these, and this is what it was always going to happen. Right? The KII, as great as it is, their team is never going to be just this. It's a very professional and amazing team. Paul Van Son, Bar Gilapova, and many more, Rory, and it's a very, very cool team, but they were never going to have just these 7 members. 7, 8, 9 members. They're not going to have just these 9 members. They're going to have many more, and they're adding 5 more, and it's going to continue going more and more. So yeah, it's good to see. So they probably are hiring. I mean, maybe they are hiring to speed things up potentially, but at the same time, being late had the advantages. So maybe they're taking their time still. Again, Kaspa have never really focused on doing things quickly. They've always trying to done things methodically and take their time doing it. Baloo, let's go. Good time to get in. Yeah, I mean, Baloo did look like it was doing quite well. Has the potential to do quite well as well. So yeah, hopefully Baloo does well. Somps. Yeah, I mean, Somps was one that I was talking about when it, at the very beginning. It's seemingly fallen off quite a bit. We see that the volume for it is, well, with respects in the water, it's not got a lot of volume at all. Holders are still there. So it's currently just not really doing much. But Somps is one that seems to be trusted because I think it is Chris Kang. Who he is following Somps. He's following Goad. Yeah, Somps. So that to me is okay. So if he's following Somps, that it means it's probably something that should be trusted in that regard as well. Because it's been, I mean, obviously Somps has been out for about, I think it was about a month or so. Either way, Somps right now is not doing amazing. It had its spike. That was the L Bank listing, and it's come down considerably since then. It went down to here and spiked up again, come down again. I did see a post recently that allegedly Somps should be getting on Mexi soon as well. Not seeing anything more about that. And I'm not seeing it from Mexi themselves. Obviously, Mexi have announced Goad. So I'm sure Mexi will be listing more in due time as well. Mikey, my man, bought my 2 grandkids, 10 and 12. They are both computer savvy, a Tangent wallet each. Wow. They're going to love you for that. I'll give them the wallets for Christmas and transfer some Kaspa to them. Never too early to learn about crypto. You're completely right. You're completely right, Mikey. And your 2 grandkids are going to be... They're going to be singing your praises when they grow up. 100%. Because they're going to be having Kaspa, at the value it's at right now. And if they learn about crypto, learn about Kaspa, and they hold it, they'll be very, very well off in the future. I'm very confident in that. So yeah, I respect it, my man. Good to you. Good to you all. 10 BPS Q1 2025. Binance and Coinbase smart contracts Q2 2025. Imagine the price action. Oh my gosh, I could. It's like a wet dream. Honestly, it sounds so good. Smart. The 10 BPS is going to be coming no matter what. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't. They've got the crescendo going on right now. And then Binance and Coinbase and smart contracts. Oh my gosh. Kaspa would jump to $4 instantly. That's a joke. But just imagine though. Just imagine the price action. Oh my gosh. And then everyone would come flood to the chat, be like, oh yeah, Kaspa's amazing. I'm like, yeah, I've been telling you. Haha. Focus everyone, man. Welcome back to the stream. Sups up. Emil, what do you think about the Baloo project? Does it have the same potential as the rest of the cat bunch? Good question. I haven't looked at Baloo, but I'll relook at it again. I mean, with my opinion is going to probably stay similar in regards to the fact, I mean, it's a very, very new project. It's got holders, it's got over 1K, so that's good to see. Volume's not really there right now, but for the most part, it looks like it's for a project to be recently launched, of course you had some, you know, special ones like Bert, like Kango, who have just shot up straight away. But Baloo is, you know, doing quite well for it just being launched recently. If it gets the adoption, the listings, then Baloo can probably make some significant gains. Will it do as well as the other cat projects? So the likes of Nacho, the likes of Kaspi. I am a bit more hesitant on that front because those two are, I mean, I'd probably ask some other ones, but those are the two main ones obviously I'm referring to. Oh, Nacho, Notcha, and Kaspi. I don't know where Notcha actually is. I mean, let's type in Notcha, see how Notcha's doing. I mean, Notcha's not really the most spoke about one anymore. Still relevant. Nothing against Notcha. They've changed their logo now as well. It was literally like the inverted like color of Nacho. Now it's just this one. I mean, even then, Notcha's not doing incredible with respect. Baloo, I think, I mean, from this point, again, all these tokens are early. They get the adoption, I think it do quite well. Mikey, Andy, talking to Mikey, yeah, that's great of you, and an awesome idea. Lots of lessons on life can be learned through crypto, patience, strategy, economics, you name it. Exactly. Again, it's heartwarming. It's very wholesome to hear that. So, yeah, it makes me very happy to hear that. Thomas Keith, tier 1s are buying and manipulating the price. Yes, I buy more weekly. DCA, live-streaming Kaspa community, don't give up. After the election, things are going to go crazy. I couldn't agree more. As long as they don't lose patience on Kaspa and flip them for memes. Yeah, if your grandchildren decide to flip it for memes, gotta have some words. But no, I mean, either way. The fact that they're getting into crypto regardless is good, as long as they're, you know, responsible with it. And stablecoins too. Yeah, stablecoins, again, you could all build stablecoins on KRC20 as well, and on smart contracts as well, so that will also be very, very big. And again, stablecoins, as I showcased previously, are, you know, incoming soon. So smart stablecoins will come to Kaspa, and that'll bring even more volume to Kaspa. It's just smart contracts are just a game-changing thing. ZK opcodes, as Chris Kang said, they are just game-changing for Kaspa, absolutely game-changing. Any thoughts on effective accelerationism on Sol, EACC, and AI meme coin? Not heard of that, so my thoughts will be very limited. So my thoughts on that is effectively not a mute. With respect, I apologise, but I have no clue on the EACC and AI meme coin. My knowledge of AI, my knowledge of meme coins for the most part is still growing. It's still early, and I don't want to talk about them too much because, you know, AI is a very risky thing. Or not AI. Well, anything's risky, but memes in particular. We're talking about it a little bit more and more, but I don't want to become, because I've been seeing quite a common sentiment in the Kaspa community, which is understandable right now because Kaspa's not doing well. Everyone's talking about memes. That's where all the adoption's at right now, and of course that's why I'm talking about it a little bit more, because that's where all the adoption's at. But I want to stay true to what this, you know, what this channel is. It's about Kaspa. Now, of course, it's about crypto in general, so I will talk about other projects, memes, AI, DeFi, you name it. Other projects that I hold. I just, as a space where we just all interact about anything. That's what my server's about, my community, my Discord server. But I still want to stay true to Kaspa, so I don't talk about them too much. So it's a bit of a tangent, I apologise, but yeah. Sol, for the most part, Sol's doing very, very well. Solana's doing incredibly well, and you're seeing it growing more and more, just dominating the most dominant chain right now. And AI meme coins, I know Goat's doing very, very well. I know Fart's doing very, very well, or at least it was. I haven't checked Fart for a while, but I don't hold Fart, I hold Goat. And I know people, myself have included, have struggled quite a bit with the AI meme coin narrative because it's really hard to call it, because a lot of it comes from this Twitter page, Truth Terminals. I don't even know which one's the real one because everyone's got a blue tick. That's fantastic. It's probably this one. It is this one. Yeah. So this is the Twitter page that's just basically constantly just kind of talking about. He's the one that caused Goat to explode in Fartcoin, and he's also basically people are treating him as the holy grail right now. If he says something, he said something earlier. I'm not sure when. I'm not going to go through his page. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go through his page because his stuff he said on his page is ridiculous. For an AI bot, it's ridiculous. It's actually crazy. I mean, yeah, this is what the post here. So, like, this is the post I was referring to. So he made a post about, you know, a chimp named Moshi being his biological father, and that moment that happened, just the token exploded. sort of thing. So if you, again, not financial advice, but if you want to, I guess, look a little bit more into the AI meme token side of things, check out Truth Terminal and just kind of see what happened in that community, really. Yeah, Balu, already spoke about that. Yeah, it looks very, very cool. Cat Water Pass, Sui, so say Swoo Ronaldo CR7. Yep. Yeah. Swoo. Yeah, no, Casper will. I think Casper's going to do better than Sui. In terms of ROI, I'm not sure necessarily if Casper will. Right now, if you look at the crypto projects, Casper's at 28, Sui's at 21. Casper's market cap is at 3 billion, Sui's at 4.8. So it's quite a ways to go for Casper to catch up. I do think it can. I think Casper could also flip Sui. I find it kind of funny that I don't see so much Sui talk anymore, which is just a sign of, again, the time's changing. Everyone talk about Sui when Sui was, on the up, and now no one talk about Sui anymore, which is funny. Now I do think Sui's still going to do well. No, I'm not hating on Sui, but I do think Casper should do better personally as well. I agree with that. Kengi, yeah, I've seen about Kengi a little bit as well. Everyone's got their gems they like. Kengi came out 2 days ago, 19,800 24-hour trading volume, 2k holders, quite good, and 235,000 market cap. Again, if the adoption comes through, Kengi could do quite well. That's like Perry the Platypus, but Pepe face. I swear to God, if someone makes a meme out of Perry the Platypus because I said that, though that's not me. I'm telling you, that's not me. I promise you, I'm not launching nothing. Did you research XMW more threat yet? No, I haven't, my man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I've had a hectic 2-3 weeks, to be honest. I do my streams, do my research, I link everything on my Discord server, I put it all in there, and I do all my other 2 or 3 jobs that I have to do, and then any free time I get, I normally research, but it's been so head-on, it's been work, slump to bed, get 4 or 5 hours sleep, then go back to the whole routine again. But hopefully some things will clear up very, very soon. I'm getting some other projects. I'm offloading some stuff to focus more on this space, because now's the time to focus on it, definitely, if not beforehand. So I'll be looking more into these projects very, very soon. I will copy that message, and I will link that so I can know to look into it at a later date, or as soon as I can. I'm down 1.5k on Casper, and that's okay. Yeah, again, it's okay to accept and be upset by that course. It's okay to be upset. It's not great to be down money, of course, but if you still believe where it's going to go, then it's not a problem at all. I just buy KRC20 beams for now. Yeah, it's not a bad strategy either. If Casper's not doing very much right now, I obviously DCA into Casper and buy the dips, but right now, looking more into meme tokens might not be a bad idea, because right now that's where all the adoption for Casper is. That's where the money is right now. If you want to stay in the Casper ecosystem, then yeah, here's probably where it's at right now. But of course, be careful, not financial advice, do your own research. Nacho will be the next Pepe. Oh, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy. I'd love to see that. Buying KRC20 tokens while mining Casper has been phenomenal. I'm a bit jealous. Although saying that, I don't ever go through the effort of mining. And not even the meme tokens yet, so I'm jealous, but that's just my own stupidity. Now, I don't think I'll get into mining, but the memes I will get into. And I'll hopefully be making a lot more gains following that as well. Got big things coming very, very soon, so, I've got a bit of time, but I'm sure going to see some more listings coming soon. Obviously Goad is something that I think is going to have a very, very big pop-off quite soon with this listing. Could be very, very cool. Chamath. Is that here, or is that KRC20? Oh, is that a meme? It looks like it's a meme. It's Lana Radium. Yeah, okay, so it's a meme. Oh, is that one? Okay, what's going on here? What is going on here? Okay. Let me go to the day. How long's it been out for? Oh, since April, so it's quite a long-standing meme. It came down drastically, went to pretty much nothing, it's now starting to make small gains. Okay, well that's cool. Again, that might be a decent bag for some people. So you just want to find, just go on Solana chain, get a Phantom wallet. That's where you get involved if you want to look into it. That's Charmath at least, if that's the one you're referring to, unless that's on KRC20, which I will just check just to be sure. It's not there. No, so that was what I'm referring to. I'm assuming. Okay, cool. Hey, bruv, can you shill Caspi? I need more people to buy my bags. I am not shilling nothing. Caspi, I do like Caspi. It's not shilling. I do like Caspi though. My top 5: Nacho, Conan, Caspi, Casper. Kaspa/DAO, depending on if you're talking memes or just tick a token in the space. I like Kango, of course, doing quite well. And let's be real, Needheart, I'm not big enough to show nothing and get any significant influence. Let's be real. Like, if that happened one day, you know, like this whole Spider-Man thing with great power comes great responsibility. If I'm big enough to where if I say the wrong thing or say, oh yeah, I love Kaspi, and it jumps like 2x in price, you won't hear me talk about anything. Like, I'll have to be so quiet. I have to be like almost under content NDA because I don't want to be, you know, the manipulator, right? I don't want to do that sort of stuff. KDAO. Yeah, KDAO is right here. It's a KRC20 project. It's not a meme. The project that was created, or at least supported by the Kaspa ambassadors, which is the whole premise of KDAO. Again, I've got this all my Discord server for free, so you can check it out for yourself if you want to look into it. That's not the link to the website. The server is right here on my homepage and also in the chat right now. But yeah, KDAO is it's basically a token that is there to try and push forward and try to accelerate the ecosystem once again. You know, money that goes to KDAO will be delegated to growth of the community, getting listings, you know, getting DEX liquidity pools, stuff like that. And the benefit of KDAO is that it's also completely community based. So everything that's decided with KDAO, and I guess the Kaspa community in that regard, is the KDAO is the community can choose from it. It's fully community incentive, so everyone gets their voice in it. It's not just, oh yeah, just these projects do what they want to do, and you know, the community to trust them. The community makes the decision in the KDAO. Baby Kaspa, yes, Baby Kaspa and seemingly Kaspa as well. They're both kind of working hand in hand, which is quite cool. So Baby Kaspa might have some good potential in it as well right now. Just is at $500,000 market cap, 11,000 trading volume, and you know, Halloween's only, you know, 4 or 5 days away now, 3-4 days away now. So that could see some price pump potentially again. Not financial advice. 10 PS in February, maybe January, or maybe March, but Q1 2025 definitely, and that's going to be huge. Baby Kaspa's going to explode. Let's go, Baby Kaspa. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it has a good chance to do some quite good things as well. Kaspa's all about it. Yeah, I'm here for it. K-A-B-B. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Is that here? Here. Oh, yeah. Kabusu. 342,000 market cap, 41,000 24-hour trading volume. 2.8k holders, you know. That's big. That's big for a product that's not really got a lot of adoption, a lot of price right now. It's got quite good adoption in comparison to other ones. Like that's more than like Kango, for example, right now. That's equal to like Conan right now. That's big. That's big. Okay, well, yeah, that might do quite well then. If it gets the listings, that could be a very big one. Only 2 days out as well, so that's quite an early one. He is the sun bump for Kaspa. You have to admit XRP community has given a ton to inside global adoption info. Yeah. I mean, XRP community is just it's a place full of copium and hopium, but it had been fun there sometimes. Has Gold special features since its AI? I'm not too well versed in Gold. Full disclosure, I just know Gold is in partnership with I think it's who is it? What's their name? I forgot the name of the company, but it's a company that's been working with Kaspa for a while that does do AI stuff, and Go's now in partnership with them. And I haven't been looking at their web at Go at all. Go on to GoCoin's website here. Obviously, they get listed on MEXC. They probably made some announcements. You know, I've probably even followed them just to make sure I can stick up with them. But you know, Go is one that they do have some you know, some stuff incoming for it. Seemingly, they've been talking about it for a while. Yeah, I mean, Go again. Go to got combination with AI, which I think that's a good thing because again, AI meme token is where it's at right now, so that could be a very big deal. Yeah, I think it was PAL. It was PAL AI. That's what. Yeah, I thought it was PAL, but I didn't want to say it. Actually, I was going to say PyPool, I'll be honest, but PAL close to it. PAL AI. And yeah, PAL AI is working with Gold, which is really, really good. At least I believe it's PAL AI. I'm very sure it's PAL AI. Yeah, it is. There, GoCoin right there. You can see it right there. Cashjack underrated. Yeah, I mean, people have been talking about Cashjack as well. Cashjack could do quite well. It's got decent holders. The market cap is not too bad. The volume is okay for, you know, only been out for a week. If it gets some listings, it could do quite better. Opinion on Kango. doing amazing right now. Volume is very, very high, one of the highest we've seen in the community in the space right now, following on the back of a CoinX and XT listing of Kango. And if it keeps in this fashion, it could do even better. So I think Kango could quite well. It's not in like it's in my top 10 right now because it's doing well. let's be real, but it's not my top 5. My top 5 is Nacho, Conan, Kaspa, and Bert. Gold is probably close up there. Kango's close up there. K-Dalves, you're not considering memes, that's up there of course. Like Baby Kaspa for the fact that Kaspa very, very good, and also Pepe, whether that is, I don't know, that's gone now, it's off the first list, so it's not doing that well, I guess. We all better hope they end the war. I mean, it's always going to be war, my man. Of course, yeah, no one wants to see war. I do hope the war ends, but no matter where, because there's always going to be conflict and war. It's happening, it's been constant all the time. So I do pray for it to end. Like, my sympathies go out to everyone who's caught in the crossfire as well, people's friends and family and stuff like that, but there's always going to be wars, always going to be corrections in the market following the negative sentiment behind war as well. If we take into consideration the success of KRC20 without crash, imagine what will happen with smart contract 10PS and the tier 1 exchanges. That's exactly what we're trying to reiterate time and time again. Where we're at right now. Where we're at right now with Kaspa, we are so, with KRC20 as well, we are so early. And there's still many announcements not come out yet, many developments not come out yet that will change the space and make the adoption just skyrocket to new highs we've never seen before. Buy Cashback Grove, we need it for Kaspa, super funny memes. I mean, I might look into it, but right now it's not on my list to get into. I mean, yeah, I understand. I mean, there are going to be loads of memes in this. There'll be more to come as well. Cashback could do quite well. I know people who like Cashback, but I'm not inclined to get into it just yet. But if you want to get into it, it's right there. Right now, I'm pretty sure it's early on Cashbot. Yeah, so you have to go through Cashbot to get it. But I'm not sure. Maybe it's on other ones, but it's not there. Bo Diggs, loves your channel, bro. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it so much, honestly. Kaspa is just a matter of time. Bert on KRC20 is an interesting project. Launchpad, Kaspa meme soon. Yes, I did showcase that also in my stream yesterday. Again, I appreciate the love, bro. It means a lot, honestly. I apologize if I sound a little bit tired now. It's been a hell of a day already, and I should be wrapping up now. I think I've gone for an hour and 10, hour and 20. Damn. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, you've got the Bert Launchpad here, which is again looking very, very cool. So that's why I'm also quite bullish on Bert. It's one of my top 5. Alright, honest opinion on XMW, Morph, and Mock Capital connections with Kaspa. The show is fire. Hit the like button. Okay, well, I'll look at it. Oh, wait. I mean, I will look at it. I mean, also, yeah, by all means, as Cordell Lewis says here, you hit the like button if you enjoy these streams. We're doing these daily. I'll look into them on my off time. These ones when I get the opportunity. But I'm pretty sure I actually did look into XMW. Morphwell or something like that, because you mentioned it was connected to Kaspa or whatever like that, and I found like their website or whatever, or their Twitter page, and I couldn't see any connection to Kaspa with them. Like, I couldn't see Kaspa following them, so I was like, okay, be very careful, because they say that if they say they're connected to Kaspa, but Kaspa or none of the Kaspa team, like no KEF, no KRI, if no one's following them, then just be careful if they're being legit or not. Again, I'll look into it a little bit more. But I'm pretty sure I did actually look into it when you asked me, and I was like, I don't know if they have any connections or not, because they're talking about Kaspa, but I don't see Kaspa ever referring them at all. Beaverman, welcome back to the stream. What's up, future crypto millionaires? Yes, you know it. Just me. Thanks, Andy, for your nice comment. I mean, yeah, it's heartwarming to see you doing that, my man. Catch up with Pump soon. I hope it does. I hope it does. No, I was just saying Chamath when you brought him up earlier. Oh, okay. Well, that was Chamath anyways. Sorry, man. No idea what the... Yeah, I don't know either. I was just like, yeah, cool, that's Chamath, look at it. Yeah, cash that bonds. Maybe we'll do, man. Thanks for the shilling, you know it. Guys, you have to stop with the KRC20 tokens. The price of Kaspa won't increase until we have a DEX. We do have a DEX. That's what Change Finance is. Well, it's technically a DEX. Well, it is a DEX. It's a DEX working with KRC20. Do we have smart contracts? That would be even bigger, of course, but we already have the connections we need. Enough. Well, okay, never enough, but the price of KRC20 the price of Kaspa won't increase until we have listings. A DEX would be great, but we need listings. The adoption's great and fantastic and all of that, and that's probably why we're seeing Kaspa pump right now for the KRC20, for the smart contract announcements. But until we see tier 1s, the price of Kaspa is going to continue to struggle, which is just sad, but it is what it is. One day crypto will pump dump when crypto speaks, just like Jerome Powell. No way. I mean, as long as I am Jerome Powell and I'm not Jim Cramer, that's fine. Because if I'm Jim Cramer and I say Casper's going to pump and it dumps, yeah, it's wrapped. I don't want to be like the Casper Frog, man. Casper Frog, he's notorious for buying Casper and it dumps. So I'm guessing he's not bought any yet. I know he's on holiday right now, so hopefully as you are listening back to this, then my man, Casper Frog, then you're enjoying your holiday. But anyways, that being said, 37 likes, wow. That's crazy. Again, one of my higher like streams. Thank you all very much for watching. Again, it's been a very, very good stream. I thank you all, you guys. Make my daily experience that much better. So I'll be back same time tomorrow. If you enjoy the streams once more, though, leave a like, share, subscribe for more. We don't want Casper price to increase just yet. Yeah, I agree. I want to stay low as possible so I can buy more cheap Casper, and it will probably explode soon. But the lower it stays, the more FOD there is, the happier I get. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Think up a channel, think up a time, think up a news. See you then.